We still have 5 minutes before I officially begin, but I set up early to see if there are any glitches I needed to work out. Give everyone a chance to gather. Seems to be really simple right now. That's a good thing. You can just let us know if you're listening. Wave hi. Hi, I can't read the screen. I have to come close. Hello, friends. Thank you for your patience. For those who know me, and know me well, or maybe even just know me a little, let's just say that I am not very technically inclined. So this, even this simple format is kind of a big deal for me. But when we are forced out of our personal comfort zones in order to continue our work, in order to continue our practice, in order to grow, hi, I love you too, our communities, and continue to hold each other, I think it's okay. It's okay that this is really outside of my own personal comfort zone. It's all right. It's a good thing. And if you're at home, you can take these few minutes, or even if you're at work in an office or somewhere where you can just take a few moments to sort of settle yourself in, that's great. If you are driving or otherwise in a situation where you can't quite get too comfortable, you can just kind of find your own way to settle in anyhow. So perhaps I'm just going to check, make sure there's nothing watching. Okay, if you can't hear me or something, just let me know. Kind of settling in through your sits bones, settling in, maybe rolling through the shoulders, through your body. Yeah, you can still do that even if you're driving or on public transportation, if anything is left open. You can roll through the shoulders, take a few deep breaths, wiggle into your hips, shake your tail, as I like to say. Maybe even give yourself a big hug. Wrapping the arms around the body. Ooh, that feels really good. And we're just taking these few moments wherever you are to even bring in the intention to create some space and time for you to just let everything settle. Just let everything settle. In you, inside you. Now it's funny because even as things around us close and the activities that we might normally engage in become more and more limited, even as we are sequestered into our homes, our spaces, our personal spaces. And perhaps you're someone who is out a lot and going places a lot and doing things a lot. So that may feel like or sound like, oh, now I'm in this space, this opportunity to slow down. But here's the illusion, right? We can still be sped up inside. That's what's happening, right? Everybody's being sort of forced into this kind of place of just stop everything, right? However, our inner world is just spinning out of control. And if you are a dancer like I am and you like to spin like I do, here's an interesting thing, right? In my dance classes, when we spin, when you're spinning, right, and you know how to hold that spin, it's like, all right, I got this. It's when you stop, it's when you stop that you feel the dizziness, right? So we have to learn to navigate this space, this inner space right now, and how to settle and come to a place of ease. And that's what we're here for this Monday morning. So welcome everyone to 7:31. And I invite you to allow the sound, the single tone of this beautiful bell, this rin gong, to be a line in to you. Straight in to you. Maybe there's been a lot of externalization going on in your world, like in mine right now. A lot of planning and figuring out, a lot of considering many options. Perhaps you haven't had the chance to just tune in. Listening to the sound of this bell, I feel all my afflictions dissolve. I allow them to dissolve. Listening to the sound of this bell, I am immediately brought into this present moment. This moment where this sound exists right here, right now. And as you listen to the sound of the bell, begin to listen for and to the sound of your own breath. You don't need to change your breath. You don't need to direct it or control it. There's enough direction and controlling going on right now for our benefit. You just need to be with your breath in whatever state it is currently presenting. Shallow, deep, long, short, raspy, clear. And pay attention to your breath. As the bell fades away, allow your awareness of your breath to become more focused. Eyes open or closed. Keep noticing how you are breathing. And as you notice, just begin to become aware if, when, and how the breath starts to feel like it's settling. Allow the breath just to settle into a natural, easy rhythm. There's no forcing here. There's no direct guiding. There's no counting or holding of the breath. Just allow the breath to settle. It's okay. It's okay. You are breathing, I promise you. And for that, offer your gratitude in this moment. Thank you for this breath. Thank you. Let's take that breath and begin to open your mouth wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Let that exhale be expressed as a long, slow sigh. Maybe with a sound. Depending on where you are, you can let that sound be loud. Maybe that sound will bring a smile to your face because it feels good to make a sound with the breath like this. Not words, just a sound. Your sound. And let that sound, that exhale, that sigh begin to take a shape and a form, if you are able. Let that shape or form of the sound of your exhale become a tone. An O or an ah. Remember, this sound is just for you, your sound right now. So it doesn't have to be loud. It can be just loud enough for you to hear and feel it. We'll make a few conscious sounds here. At your own pace, in your own way. And take a moment here to rest in the silence and stillness that follows the sound of your own voice, your own precious vibration. In this space, in this time. Your sound is necessary. And then gently allow your awareness to begin to expand. Soften the edges of your focus. And start to notice, as I am now noticing, all the sounds around you. Without judgment, without any analysis, and without expectation. And allow this ever-expanding, softening awareness to begin to include more and more layers, more and more subtlety of sound this morning. Can you hear any sounds from nature where you are right now? I can hear the birds. Can you hear any sounds that are evidence of daily life wherever you are right now? Cars driving by, people on their way to work, somebody walking their dog. Just keep noticing this soundscape that is part of your experience in this exact moment. Practicing non-judgment, non-attachment. Simply listening. And if you're in a place where you have the opportunity to get a little more comfortable, perhaps to lie down, grab a blanket, and cover yourself. You can start to ease in a little bit more. If you're in a place where perhaps you need to stay more alert and focused through this practice, just really bring your awareness to the soles of your feet, if it's possible, placing them firmly on the floor. Really make that connection to help keep you grounded and present. And if you're able to just drift off and dream here, close your eyes and enjoy the dream. And just rest in the gift of this silence and stillness of this moment. Noticing whatever you notice. With tenderness and kindness. Really simply notice you. And just keep noticing, or stay with the noticing. And if you find your thoughts distracting you, well, first notice that, and then see if you can come back to the sound of your breath, or maybe feeling the beating of your heart. Coming back to your body, your presence here in this physical form. And coming back to your breath, gently. Listening for it. Noticing the rhythm, the pattern of the breath through the body, how it moves the belly, the ribs, the lungs, how every part of you responds to this precious breath, this life force, this prana, this chi. And as you notice its flow, its rhythm through your body, remember, of course, that this breath is always with you. It's in the backdrop of every sound you'll hear throughout your day, of every experience you'll have. And it's like a gift, just waiting for you to notice it. And ever so gently and ever so kindly begin to lengthen the exhale. And you don't need to count your breath. It doesn't need to be that structured or formal. Simply set your intention to lengthening the exhale. And as you lengthen the exhale, feel the shoulders release. Feel the belly soften. Feel the whole body gently being brought into a state of ease, of comfort. As you lengthen the exhale, allow your thoughts to soften as well, perhaps to untangle themselves if they've gotten tied up in knots. As you lengthen your exhale, feel that breath connecting you to the earth itself. As you lengthen your exhale, begin to come back to this present moment, to this physical existence. But remember to take some of that ease, some of that release, some of that softening with you. And find the sound of the bell. Allow your eyes to open if they were closed, or your focus to come back if it had been expanded. And once again, as we get ready to close our meditation practice this morning, the invitation is to take a moment here to notice. Notice the quality of your breath. Notice the state of your mind without judgment or analysis, expectation, or force. Just notice. Notice any sensations in the body at all. From this field of pure awareness, infused with kindness. Just take in that information that comes from this noticing. It's for you. You don't have to share it with anybody. That's your information. And in closing, you can place your hands on your heart or on your belly, or palms together, hands in your lap, whatever feels nourishing. Just ask yourself, what would be nourishing to me right now? And as you make that connection in to you, let's take this opportunity to send in your gratitude to yourself, from yourself, for yourself. Feel yourself both the giver and receiver of this gratitude for you, for your presence here, now, for taking this time to nourish some piece of you. For that, I am deeply grateful. Thank you for being here. Namaste. And take one last deep breath in, and on an open-mouthed exhale, stretch and sigh it away. Thank you, everyone who tuned in support of yourself and each other. I'll be doing more stuff like this. I'm going to spend the week figuring out the formats and the options. Send me your thoughts and requests. Again, those who know me know that I work almost entirely by request. So ask for what you need. Ask me for what will serve you in this moment, and I'll do my best to create it. Thank you. Have a beautiful day, everyone. Ciao.